Good morning. It's 3 in the morning. Just so you know, I am very aware that buying taquitos at 3 in the morning is a risk. But these ones seem to be all right, so. All right, good morning. Typically, I'm not a C4 guy, but I've been seeing a lot of people drink these new ones. I'm worried that they're gonna make my face tingle. Because my experience with C4 was back in 10 years ago when I would put it in the scoops in my water bottles and shakers, and it was pre-workout to make me numb. So we'll see how these taste. They're like $7 for 2, so they're not cheap. But if they're not good, then I just know that I'm never gonna buy them again. Man, Love's is so expensive, it's gonna kill me. All right, clock finally just reset, so we are hitting the road. It is now 4:15.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Tower Road.
Interesting. The Tower Road at the stop sign. We got about 4 hours left of driving to my delivery, where they won't let me drop it until 8 o'clock, which is going to be right about perfect. So I'll drop it, and then I gotta pick up an empty trailer, and then I'm going to Junction, which is just like a little bit 30 miles south of Eugene, and then I got my load home. So it's gonna be a little tight on time, but we're gonna make it work. There was a really cool truck. I think I saw my dream truck in that Love's truck stop. I should have taken a picture of it, but I was trying to be respectful.
Turn left to merge onto US 30 West toward Arlington.
All right. See you guys when it's brighter outside. All right. I know it's still dark outside, but that's the dam right there, or one of the dams. Coming in. All the lights, the Christmas lights, the red, white, and blue. Okay. All right, we're at the next dam now, the Dales. I tell you what, I84 from about Boardman, Oregon to Portland. It's a beautiful drive during the day, but you got the lake or the river. You're basically following the river that divides Oregon and Washington the whole way, and you go through a lot of load locks and dams. So we'll see. Maybe I'll record a little bit more, because there's another dam right there that we're coming around right now. Yep, in the Dales, Oregon. But yeah, this is a beautiful drive to take. I mean, you need to be making about $3 a mile going up to Portland. There's quite a bit of freight that comes out of Portland, but there's more trucks than loads coming out of Portland. So you're gonna have an easy time finding a load, but you're probably gonna be about $2. You're gonna be less than $2 a mile coming out of Portland. So just keep that in mind. You know, when I'm pricing out my loads, I need to slow down a little bit. We're coming down the hill, and the speed limit drops to 60 for a second around this curve. But when I'm pricing my loads, I gotta make about $3 a mile going up into Portland, and then I gotta make about $2 a mile coming out of Portland. So round trip Utah to Washington, I need, you know, like $2.50 a mile about. So that's kind of how I price it. You know, everyone's bottom dollar is different. And you know, it depends on what kind of trailers you're hauling. But for me, hauling dry commodity, yeah, that's kind of how I see it. But anyways, yeah, beautiful drive. I know it doesn't probably look that beautiful on the video, but yeah. All right, just passing the rest stop. We're still 50 miles out, I think, from Portland. But I gotta tell you guys about a trucker pet peeve. Now, this is all truck drivers. I'm pretty sure all truck drivers feel this way. There is, I think it's a newer Silverado truck following me. Well, maybe I'll slow down a little bit, then you can see him in my mirror. There is a pickup truck that has been following me for about 30 miles, like right behind my trailer. Let's see if you can see him. There you go, right there. And it's like, you know, sometimes you can tell based on the headlights what kind of car is following you. It's a newer car, so I'm a little bit worried it's a state patrol guy, but he's been following me for 30 miles, you know. And people do this all the time. I don't know why people love to tailgate semi-trucks, if it's just me or not. But like, I'm not speeding, and the truck speed limit is lower than the car speed limits. You know, just go around me. It's so annoying when people tailgate in semis, and I don't know why they do it. You know, if you're worried about rock chips in your windshield, you really shouldn't be tailgating a semi. Anyways, I mean, it is what it doesn't bother me because I'm not doing anything wrong. But like, if he tried to suddenly go around me and I needed to get over, you know, just don't tailgate semis. There's no point. So, anyways, just you watch. Maybe in a minute I'll have another second. Maybe he pulls me over because he actually is a trooper that's following me. I was going about 70 a minute ago, and now I'm sitting about 65. The speed limit for trucks here is 60, so I'm technically still speeding, but not like that much. Anyways, I'm going down a hill now, so I need to put my engine brake on. But yeah, he's just like following right behind me. Like, dude, just pass me. Anyways, don't tailgate semis. It annoys us because we don't know if you're a cop or not. I don't know if I can speed or not, or be cool or not, you know. Just teasing.
Keep left. In 1.1 miles, keep right onto I-5 south toward Salem.
Traffic's not too bad this morning. I made pretty good time. Going through Portland on the bridges. So we went from the I84 City Center to now we're on I-5. It's raining a little bit, which is good, so it's gonna, you know.
Use the right two lanes to keep right onto I-5 south toward Salem.
Nice. We're going over this really cool bridge, going over the river, but it's raining a little bit, so that's good. It'll wash off some of the salt until I have a chance to get back to the truck stop and wash the salt off. You got something to say, CB?
Keep right. For 66 miles, continue straight.
Cool bridge. I love the bridges in Portland. Ooh. Portland's a pretty cool town. Just don't stop here. Just drive on through. I guess that's how it is in most big cities. If you're in a truck, don't stop in the big cities. All the truck stops are full. So yeah, this should I-5. This should just take us right down there to Albany. All right, I just went through the Wilsonville port. I think I'm gonna leave this We Finance 19 sticker, the dealer stickers on, because I think that's what keeps getting me through the ports with no license plate, even though I've got my, my temporary tags. Oregon, for the most part, is usually pretty easy going. They're Oregon DOT ports. Let's turn that edge brake off. They're usually pretty easy going. The biggest thing with Oregon, though, is you need your special Oregon account set up, because you pay per mile like you would for IFTA separately for Oregon. So the biggest thing that they care about is that you're on the account, you're tracking, and you're paying them their dues. You know what I mean? And you have to I have a temporary number that I can put in my window. I left it in the office because I'm an idiot. But you can get a temporary number if you're still waiting on your registration that you can hold up and give to them. But when we bought other trucks in the past and I've gone through the ports, lots of times they'll just pull me in and they'll request that number, that specific number they give you as a temporary number. Because normally they use your license plate number and they scan you when you come in, but I don't have a license plate. So I was really worried he was going to pull me in, which I'm all legal now. I can drive. I've got my Oregon account set up, but I just don't really want to stop for a half hour and talk to an agent, waste my time. So luckily, I think he saw my temporary permit. There's no way he could have read the numbers fast enough because of how small it is. But anyways, luckily he didn't stop me. So we're about 20 minutes out from the Albany Target Distribution Center, and yeah. Yep. Turn that off. My engine brake. We are going to P11. Attention. Do not enter markers only. Oh, okay, so it says not to go that way. Yeah, we're going to stall P11. There's a lot of trailers here. Don't laugh at me too much, but I'm having the hardest time backing into the stall. There is no room. Of course they give me the hardest spot. They got all these yard dogs driving around, and I get the hardest spot. Need to be careful because Target's pretty strict here. I don't have any room. Anyways. I'll stop complaining. I'm almost done. Oh, well, I had to hurry up because another guy came and was waiting to park right next to me. I don't know how he's gonna get in. That's a pretty hard spot. He might actually have to go around and back in blindside. Oh shoot, yeah, I gotta go up this way. Because that way is only for yard dogs, or they call them trolley dollies. Trolley trucks. That's what it is. Anyways. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of this place. I mean, I know that's what the truck trailers are meant to do, but these yard jockeys will do full 360s. I just watched that guy pull out. He did a whole 360 and backed into a different door. That's not good for the tires on these trailers, and they don't have to pay for those tires. So that it kind of makes me feel bad. I mean, the tandems are made that way. They're not split axle trailers, but still, that's really, really hard on your tires to be making those super tight maneuvers, especially with a loaded trailer. Some of these tires, man, I question their integrity because of how much they've been spun around. Looks like this is the CR England section. They got a bunch of CR England trucks up here. So this Target is completely, I mean, there was a couple stalls, but they're mostly full on on trailers.
In 2.6 miles, turn right onto 28th Avenue Southwest.
Yes, sir. So they have an overflow lot that's up about 2.5, almost 3 miles north of here. So that's where we're going. I've never done this load before, but my other driver, he's done this load. I think this is the 8th time that we've done this load. So it's a consistent Freightvana load we've got. And every time they haul, I don't know who's hauling it, if it's the yard jockeys or not, but somebody's hauling their trailers all the way 3 miles north to a different overflow lot. So I'm gonna go get myself a trailer for my load home. Albany Box Company. Interesting. There's a couple JB Hunt trailers parked out front. I can see there's a couple more here in the back. If I can't find it, you know, I'll call Freightvana and have them locate the trailer, but it should be... Oh, it's right there. I think I see it. They got like a train line that is discontinued. Trailer parking. So does Target pay for this additional overflow parking? This is really interesting. I believe that's... Yeah, FN 212. Yep, that's it right there. There's the Freightvana trailer, 210002. Okay, get hooked up and let's go. Man, this place is tight. Those yard jockeys do not mess around. They are trying to maximize their overflow space. Oh no, it's an old style trailer. I gotta move my tandems. Let's see, let me check my hazards. Put my hazards on 4. Blink, blink. Yep, we're good. Okay. Well, the trailer looks pretty good, so I think we're good to roll out. Gotta move my tandems and then we're gonna go get reloaded. But that's the only thing I can think of. Whoever owns this lot is charging Target for overflow parking. The only question is, who's bringing these trailers up here? You know what I mean? I mean, there's that box company over there. Is Target paying them to bring the trailers here and store them? I don't know. Seems like a good business opportunity to have Target owe you. I don't know. Man, it is so green here in Oregon. I love it. I need to find a truck stop. The dry salt on my side mirrors, or my side windows, aren't very good. I'm having a hard time seeing out my mirrors, so I need to wipe them off. Front windshield's fine. It's like really foggy and wet here. It does wonders for... I have really bad... I don't have asthma, but I have really bad sinus problems. And coming to places like this, like I used to live in Ohio. When I lived in Ohio, I could breathe so much better than in Utah. That's probably the only thing I don't like about Utah is the high elevation and the high, or like the dryness. It makes it really hard for me to breathe there. So, yeah, I could potentially see myself living somewhere like this. Oh, look, there's some sheep, some sheepies. There's a field I passed, I wasn't recording. There was like probably 500 sheep in that field. But I could see myself moving here or somewhere like this in the future just because it helps me breathe better. But then I really love Utah, so that'd be really hard. I don't know. So we're here on Oregon Route 99. I think this is Route 99 going to Junction City. It's super wet. Even though it's not raining, I have to keep putting my windshield wipers on just to wipe the crap off, you know. But we're going to Junction City to get a load of pizza dough, I think. Yeah, pizza dough from a broker we've used before. We've done this load before. Or some of my other drivers. I've booked this load for other drivers before, but I myself have never done it. But I'm a little bit worried if I should take Oregon Route 20 home or not. I really don't want to go that way, especially if the weather's bad. It might be worth it just to drive the 60 miles back north through Portland. I don't know. we'll see. Once I get loaded, I really got to get fuel, and my biggest worry is I'm at a quarter tank, and there's not really a good place to get fuel until I get to Boise if I go Route 20. But if I go north, there's the space age in Portland. I think it was 340 there. I don't know. We'll see. Once I get stopped and once they start loading me, I'll have a second to look at, you know, do a better trip plan coming home. So, weight limit. This bridge doesn't say a height limit. It says over. Yeah, I'm good. The sign said oversized loads turn left, but I think I'm good, even though it doesn't say 14 feet. I'm 13'6". I think this is a low cube trailer. You gotta be careful. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I think it meant like oversized. These signs in Oregon and California, they're the funniest things when they say things. Like, there was some construction back there. Oh, there's another truck. Construction back there, and it was like 10-foot wide loads, turn left, all semis turn left. And I'm like, I'm not 10 foot wide, I'm fine. So, anyways, make sure you know your numbers, know how big you are. It smells phenomenal here. It smells like cookie dough and warm bread. This is the wrong dock, but they don't have a sign that says like pick up here, deliveries here. It just says North Dock, South Dock. So South Dock is receiving, North Dock is shipping. So I got to go to the other side of the building now. Ain't she a beauty? That's my brand new truck. My 5-year-old brand new truck with a nice clean Freightvana trailer. And there's nowhere to park either. Like, there's no sign. It just says North Dock, South Dock. Where do I go to check, you know? Anyways, it's all good. The guy was nice. So door number 2, this is really interesting. He said not to have my doors open. Yeah, this is really weird. I've never done this before. So I'm backing into door 2, but my doors are closed. They put my load straps in, so yeah. It's a good shot right there. Yeah, he confirmed load bar is okay, and it is not a reefer load, so we are good. Oh, I'm already locked in. Wow, guys, that was fast. I am loaded, I'm hooked up. I'm not weighed, so I'm kind of guessing on my axles, but I think I'm right about good. The load is exactly 40,000 pounds, so I'm a little bit heavy. Let's go this way. I think I'm gonna go the long way home, and that's just because the weather does not look good. It does not look good at all. Chains are required whether I go through State Route 20 or up north to I84. So I think I'm just gonna go north to I84. That's just, I know it's about 80 miles further. I know, but I don't want to risk getting stuck on Route 20 because there's no cell service. The cameras do not look good. So anyways, keep right to exit. What does this say? This says I have to turn left. Truck and trailer, turn left only. Interesting. All right, well, so we're gonna go to I-5, get headed north. I'm gonna stop at the space age and get fuel. So I was going to try and make it all the way to Space 8, but it's only $3.25 here. This is the 19 Easy, just south of Albany. I've been here before. Yeah, look at that, $3.25. That's only 10 cents more than the Space Age, so I'm just gonna completely fill up here. Oh, there you go. 152 gallons. Heck yeah, bro. I'm gonna go get a burger and then we're gonna go. Well, they sure make up for the cheap gas and all the junk food that I buy here. 2 cheeseburgers, bag of chips, and a drink is $18, so. Anyways, got 5 hours left on my clock. Let's see how far we can make it. All right, we are, let me put my hat on. Almost to Portland. I think I'm gonna beat traffic. It's 1:30 almost, 1:15 right now. Nice. Oh, I love the forest and I love how green it is here. You know, just comparing to what I know in Utah, where everything's dead and brown and there's no trees. We do have the mountains though. Mountains look beautiful, but it is not nearly this green in Utah. I guess right here it's not as green, but back where I was closer to Eugene, it was pretty green this morning, so. Well, I'm on top of the bridge. There's downtown. I-5 interchange to I-84. See the drawbridge in downtown. All right, well, we made it out of Portland in pretty good time. I really didn't see any traffic. There's a little bit, but not too bad. So this is kind of the views you get when you're leaving Portland. This is what I was missing this morning when it was too early. You got a pretty good view of the mountain over there. I don't know what mountain that is. But yeah, we are now out of the city, past Gresham and Clackamas, Oregon, and we're on I-84. I got about 3 hours left on my clock right now, so I think I'm gonna make it all the way to the Love's truck stop that we started at again this morning, or maybe I'll make it a little bit further, but I'm full on fuel, so I don't gotta stop and get fuel nowhere. Go all the way home. My radio keeps talking. I don't know why my phone got unplugged. That was funny. Look at that view. I believe there's a port coming up, and I don't know quite where, if I've passed it or not. Alright. Beautiful drive. Beautiful day to be driving. I feel like I should say something, but all I really want to do is look at these mountains. Makes you feel a lot better because you go through Portland, which is it's a kind of cool city, but it's pretty dirty. Luckily, I wasn't stopping to deliver or pick up in Portland. I was just driving through. But it's so amazing that there's a disgusting city next to this awesome ravine that you can drive past. Beautiful scenery. Just Portland's actually not that bad. Portland's actually a pretty good place to go. There's a decent amount of freight coming out of Portland. I think compared to, Seattle, I think there's more freight coming out of Portland than Seattle, even though Seattle's a much bigger, like, geographical and population area, you know, populated area. There's more people living in Seattle than Portland, but in terms of trucking, I think it's better to be in Portland or the northern Oregon area than it is to be in Washington. Not always. It depends. It depends. Just like anything, it depends. But sometimes I've had to send trucks to Seattle. Like if I've taken a load to Seattle and then I can't get a load out of Seattle, so we have to head to Portland, you know, whatever it is, 100 miles. Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And just enjoying the scenery of this great area. All right, well, we are just now passing Hermiston. The Space Age is the next exit, I believe. I've got 40 minutes left on my clock. And actually on my shift, I've only got 50 minutes left on my shift and 30 something minutes left on my clock. So I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it a little bit, but I'm gonna get to I think I'm gonna stop at the Arrowhead. That's where I want to stop. It's been a while since I've stopped at the Arrowhead. So, anyways, just stop at the Arrowhead because they have free parking there at the casino. I'm not really hungry, so it's not like I'm gonna need to go get food. Yes, there's the Space Age sign up ahead. I'm not gonna get food, but you know, it's free parking and they always have lots of parking. It's 4 o'clock right now, so I shouldn't have a problem getting in and out of there. But you know, I'm gonna have to end the video here because I've now got 3 YouTube videos pre-made, and my phone's actually out of storage, so I don't have enough room on my phone to render any more videos until I get home. But I got a couple videos lined up, so I can post them on the channel later. And see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's something you want to see. But this was a fun little trip up to Portland and back. I wasn't planning on going to Portland this week, but here we are. Had a driver fall through, and I am coming to the rescue. So good little trip to Portland, and yeah, get to see some good views and have an easy load. Drop and hook, get loaded real quick. 1,700 miles in 3 days. Easy, piece of cake. But love you guys. See you in the next video. Peace. Okay, I lied. Now this is the last clip of the video, but I was cutting it close, guys. I had 5 minutes left, and I'm not kidding. I took a screenshot of my logs and I'll upload it. So we made it here to the Arrowhead truck stop, which this is actually a good truck stop. If you're coming up this way, it's actually a really good place to get fuel. I used to get fuel here, and then I started going to the Space Age. So anyways, the Space Age is about 10 cents cheaper, but this is a good place to park too. The parking lot's a lot cleaner, and the casino's right down the street. So if that's something you're into, they got nice casinos and food, and there's, if you want to get a room there, you can, but they got plenty of parking here, and it's free, good showers. So anyways, I was just trying to get as far as I possibly could. I wanted to get to the rest stop on top of Cabbage, but I just didn't have enough time, and I'm getting tired, so I figured I should stop. So I'll end the video here. Full clock. I did 670 miles today. That's including one drop, getting loaded, getting fuel. 670 miles. Is that what I said? 670 miles. That's some good mileage. So 500 miles home, but I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Thanks guys for watching. Love ya.